Hey YouTube, Skip the Wolf here. I'm gonna make this real quick because I have 11 CDs I think here, and I have two DVDs as well. I got these at a yard sale, actually, believe it or not, which was earlier this weekend. It was on Friday, and I picked up these 11 CDs, and I picked up the two DVDs as well. I got all 11 CDs here for $1, so that's pretty cool. I also got the DVDs, the two for $1 as well, the two DVDs. So I'm gonna show the DVDs first, and they're both Warner Brothers releases. The first one I have is Bloodwork. This is a Clint Eastwood film, and yeah, it's my first. Actually, no, it's not my first Clint Eastwood film. I have American Sniper as well, but this is. I guess this is my second. I guess Bloodwork. This looked interesting. So yeah, so that's Bloodwork. What else is back there? Next up, it's very fitting that I have this because it's Halloween. This is a Stanley Kubrick film. This is The Shining, of course. This is used. Good deal on this, too. Here's Johnny. Yep. So that's The Shining. Very interesting. Both of these are earlier releases, so that's pretty cool. I'd like to get a newer Shining as well, just because. Whatever. All right, now for the CDs. First CD I have up here is from the Beach Boys. This is a compilation. This is some sort of like 10-track greatest hits thing. Includes some of their big hits. This is my first Beach Boys pickup. Believe it or not. Going to get Pet Sounds pretty soon. I'd like to get that. It includes a description of the band. I think this is not like. I think this is like some compilation from like a series, not an actual like authorized like greatest hits. It's some compilation. So yeah, that's probably why this explanation is here and all that stuff. So yeah, Beach Boys greatest hits, all time greatest hits. That is from the 10 best series. It's the first pickup. Next one is my first from. This is my first from Paul McCartney's solo career. This one is All the Best right here. Interesting. I have some Beatles albums, and now I have a Paul McCartney solo album. I'd like to get the other members of, if there's any out there. I'd like to get some John Lennon, maybe someday. But I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'll get this. Definitely worth it for the price. So yeah, that's All the Best by Paul McCartney. Next up is my second Moby album. I already have Play. This one is Everything Is Wrong. This was from '95, so it's cool. I like the end label to the spine. It's cool looking spine. The disc is in good condition. That's what it looks like. So yeah, Moby, Everything Is Wrong. That's what the album was called. Yeah, definitely more good music for the collection, I guess. Next up is a White Stripes album. Now, I'm more casually into White Stripes. I won't get every single album from them, but I have Elephant, and now I have this one in my collection. This is my second ever White Stripes album. This is Icky Thump. So, yeah, very interesting album titles. I mean, song titles. I'm not as big into White Stripes, like, but they're important to rock and everything like that. So, like, I'll get some of their stuff. Definitely good band. Jack White and all that stuff. So yeah, White Stripes, Icky Thump, definitely worthy of being purchased, especially for the price, like I just said. Next up, I had my first Janis Joplin album. This is a greatest hits compilation. There's a lot of firsts in this, which and there definitely is going to be more firsts as well. There's some, yeah, there's definitely at least one more first. So yeah, Janis Joplin's greatest hits. Of course, everyone knows Janis Joplin. Like definitely good to rock. We're doing this by album title as well. So this is actually called Janis Joplin's greatest hits. So yeah, not greatest hits, whatever. Yeah, this one looks like very basic for a 72 release, 73. Yeah, of course this is rest in peace, Janis Joplin. She's like one of the first women in rock, and I figured it would be essential to get something like this. So yeah, Janis Joplin's greatest hits. I would probably get more too of her solo stuff. I mean, her music. She is whatever, just doing stuff with me, whatever. Next up, we have an Aerosmith album. So it's really, yeah, we have an Aerosmith album. This is Just Push Play. This is regarded as not one of the best, but it's part of the package. So like I keep saying, definitely worth it. Just Push Play. Interesting album artwork, I guess. Of course, everybody knows Aerosmith. And I have some Aerosmith in my collection, and this won't be the last time I pick up an Aerosmith album. So yeah, nice. Just Push Play by Aerosmith. Definitely worth the purchase, especially for the deal, obviously. Next up, I've seen this album a lot in stores, and yeah, the spoiler alert, it's a Kenny G album, and I've seen this a lot, and I wanted to pick it up because I kind of like Kenny G. I don't care what anyone says or anything like that, but yeah, it's just what it is. So, this one is his live album, Kenny G Live, from 1989. Yeah, 89. So, yeah. And I really want to get some more Kenny G in my collection. I think, as jazz music and stuff, I think he's fine for simple jazz music. He's definitely good. I don't like just rock and metal. That's the deal. I'm not just a rock and metal elite. I am a music elite. Although music, I like music genres more than others, obviously. But yeah, this is good. I like 80s soft stuff. Yeah, this is what this is. So yeah, Kenny G's live album. Next up is the first. This is my first album from the band Interpol. I think they're like an indie rock band. I'm not sure. So yeah, the album we got from Interpol is "Our Love to Admire." I think you saw this on the thumbnail. So full album artwork, I have to say. I did hear their album Marauder back when it came out. I liked it. And I never got around to picking up an album from this band, so I'm glad I got the chance to do it here. So yeah. And nothing too like fancy. It's just this kind of matte finish on the disc. It's just so easy to get like fingerprints on it. Like I think there's some fingerprint stuff on there, but whatever. Anyway, this is simple but good. I Love to Admire by Interpol. Next up, we have. I think this is the only album from this band. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a band named Dynamite Hack, and their album super fast. I thought I'd get this solid. Yeah, this is one of those like forgotten about post grunge bands, I guess. And I figured why not? Interesting album, artwork, photography, all that stuff. Yeah, the disc and everything like that. So it looks like. Yep, nothing more to say about this. Just super fast by Dynamite Hack. If you're interested, check this out. Yes. Next up is the band Genesis. This is another Genesis album to add to the collection. It's one of it's We Can't Dance, which is probably regarded as one of the weaker albums, but I mean, whatever. Genesis, I mean, is solid 90s, 80s, 70s stuff, like prog rock, then to like their 80s stuff, and Phil Collins doing his solo thing and stuff like that. This is a band my mom actually likes. No surprise. I see somebody with Derek Benelli saying, "Well done, bounty hunting collectors." Well, it's for $1, so it's like 11 for $1. So basically, yeah, I haven't gotten this many CDs in a while to like tell you the truth. So I mean, yeah, like I have some coming in the mail soon as well. So you gotta look out for that as well. And finally, we have a band from an album from Erasure, remember Wonderland. They had other Erasure albums there. I did get them. I got this one just because. There's nothing too fancy about this. I like that. And the typical kind of like layout you get on a disc. All that stuff. Well, that's yeah, Erasure, Wonderland. I have some other Erasure albums like Wild and like The Innocents. Yeah, definitely good stuff. And that's it for this video. And one more thing. Yeah, I know this is a lot, but I mean, yeah, if you found all this stuff for $1, you'd want your hands on it, or at least $2 because this is $2. I did buy stuff for my brother as well. He's also a fellow CD collector. He's a car guy, but he also has CDs. I bought him like 11 CDs, and he went back to that sale on Saturday. It was just a Friday and Saturday thing. It wasn't like going on all the time or anything like that. That's how yard sales usually work. So they're not like stores; they're just sales. People don't want CDs, but I think this is just they do this. I think there's going to be a holiday one as well, so I would probably go to that as well. So I mean, yeah. But anyway, what do you think about these albums? Do you like them? Not like them? And what do you think about the two movies, Bloodwork and The Shining? Let me know in the comments section down below. This is Skip Wolf signing out. Take care.